Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending Sunday, the 9th of June, 2024. Tremendous. That is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you, this time, with another fragrance rotation video. This past week has been, frankly, crap. Been a crap week, weather-wise, just everything-wise, really. So, not sure if my perfumes actually reflect that, because they're all, well, most of them are quite sunny, bright, happy perfumes, you know. But we'll see what we think. Now, let us start. And on Monday, I wore my vintage Loewe pour Homme. One of the finest citrus aromatic, well, it's not really aromatic, it's more citrus lavender cologne style fragrance. It's got some oak moss in the base, very strong. All the kids seem to be going for that kind of laundry feel these days, you know. Fresh, clean laundry, dryer sheet kind of thing. This does it better than all of them. It's got a little bit of lemon at the top. It's got a huge lavender note which kind of goes on all day, and then some oak moss in the base, which just ties it all together. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. An absolutely fantastic perfume, a fantastic size bottle. This is about 180 mil, I want to say, 150. How big are you? I don't know. It's not telling me, but it's a big unit. Absolutely, no doubt. Bigger than it looks, actually. So it's quite a thick bottle as well. So I have used a good 100 mil of that stuff, at least. But I just spray it on recklessly. And strangely, the performance is massive. The performance is absolutely massive. But it has got that starchy kind of quality to it as well. Fantastic. Except this one's interesting. It's not like these other ones that have been released recently, like Acne Studios, which is just, blech, just a bit crap, you know. So, that is what I wore, and it is a personal favourite. It's fantastic for this time of year. And I don't think there's ever a bad time to wear that, because you just smell clean, you know. Okay. Next up. Next up, we have a classic, and this is Guerlain Vetiver. This is my favourite iteration, I believe. This is released in 1959, I want to say. Made by Jean-Paul Guerlain. It is absolutely stunning. There are many versions of this, you know. There's like a sport. There's an extreme. I think there's Vetiver 2000 as well. Still probably the best Vetiver perfume that there is, you know. It's got like a bright opening at the top, like a citrusy opening, and then it's all about tobacco, vetiver, tonka bean after that. There's not much else going on. Maybe some kind of spicy little thing, maybe, you know. Maybe a nutmeg, but it's dry, clean, starchy, classy. Dress it up, dress it down. You're just going to smell nice, you know. You're going to smell good. It is absolutely tremendous. It's classic for a reason. It's a classic for a reason, as the classics usually are. Apart from Draco Noir, that's a classic, but I don't know why. It's just shite. Anyway, next up, we have a perfume. We have a perfume that is definitely not shite. And the perfume I wore on Wednesday is Chanel's Pour Monsieur EDP. This is lovely. I cannot wear the EDT. The EDT hates me. I really like the smell of it on other people. Not on me. Never on me. It smells bad on me. The lemon note in it turns to bleach. This doesn't have that lemon sort of citric, bleachy kind of vibe. This is mandarin, lavender, cardamom, vanilla, some oak moss. Maybe a resin or two in there as well, you know. Oh, it's so good. It's clean, it's fresh, it's warm though. It's a lot more rounded with that vanilla lavender sort of thing. It's got the whole Caron Troisième Homme thing going on. Somewhere between Troisième Homme and Pour un Homme. It's absolutely beautiful. Performance is really good on me. It used to be called Pour Monsieur Cologne Concentré, but I have both, and I wear the EDP. I shall wear the EDP until it is gone, and then I will wear the Cologne Concentré. Absolutely beautiful. Released in the 80s. I thought was it released in the 80s? The Cologne Concentré was released in the 80s. This was released in 2014. It came back. Dispelling the myth that Chanel never discontinues a fragrance. Very strange. Okay. Next up is another classic, which is a classic for a reason. Are these all classics? Yeah, I would say they are, actually. Loewe Pour Homme might not get the attention it deserves, and it does deserve attention because it's brilliant, but this is another classic. I absolutely love it. This is Azzaro Pour Homme. This is my older bottle, and it has quite a bit in common with Loewe Par Ombre, actually, except this is more... There's more to this. This is a lot. It's packed. There's like lavender. There's like that starchy, clean kind of lavender. There's clary sage. There's like a little bit of like aromatic stuff in there. Some patchouli, sandalwood, oak moss, leather. It's got a bit of everything, and it smells incredible. It's absolutely beautiful. It wears all day. This is my bottle from the early 2000s. I also have an original run 1970s bottle, and it still smells absolutely stunning. I love this stuff. This was made by one of, if not my favourite perfumer, Gerard Anthony, who has made incredible stuff, including Balenciaga Pour Homme. I don't think he's made a bad perfume. He has made one that I don't like, though. Crystal Ball Balenciaga's not... it's not a favourite of mine at all. But this one is. It's clean, it's fresh, it's got substance. And there's no dirtiness in here, but it does have weight. It's got gravity, you know? It's got that heft. Okay, speaking of hefty perfumes and just heft in general, next up we have one of my favourite perfumes ever, and this is Luciano Pavarotti. You just have to take my word for it because his name has disappeared off the front of the bottle. This was made by David Appel, and it was released in 1994. This is again a bit like Azzaro Pour Homme in that it's got a bit of everything in it. It's got different everything, but it's got everything in it. It's got this kind of lemon, citrus, floral opening with all that like Italian cologne stuff going on. And then you're taken over by this incredible floral patchouli mid, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's got this kind of like deep, it's got a depth, but it hasn't got darkness, you know? It's got a richness. And then it's rounded out by like this iris honey, resinous, mossy kind of base. It's absolutely beautiful. It's an extremely rewarding wear. For me, this is spring, summer, and early autumn. I wanted to keep this until the weather improved because while it's not a traditionally summer fragrance. To me, it reminds me of bright light nights and long days and happiness and warmth. And I don't want to spoil that association. So I was holding off on wearing it and holding off on wearing it. And then I thought, no, I can't wait any longer. So you can expect to see this more in the coming weeks, hopefully, as the weather improves. But it's been absolutely freezing the last few days. So strange. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. So very strange. Okay. Yesterday I wore... Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? Yesterday I wore for the first time... Just throw the cap on the floor. For the first time I wore Frenchy Lavande. This was called Le Frenchy by Guerlain. I think it was released in 2017, maybe 2016, 2017, around then, and it came in the square, the oblong wooden bottles. It's been moved into the Art de la Matière line, and this is citruses, floral top, like lemon, bergamot, neroli, petitgrain, and then an absolutely amazing lavender note. This is beautiful lavender. Apparently it's got some kind of ambergris in it as well. Not sure about that. Probably not real ambergris, but some kind of derivative thereof, like an ambroxan or something. It does last quite well, actually. It's meant to be an eau de toilette, but I don't know. Nope, it's not. It's an eau de parfum. I beg your pardon. It's an eau de parfum, according to the back of the bottle. Absolutely gorgeous. The brilliant in the hot weather, this. Don't pay full retail. Full retail for these is absolute madness. It's like 420 quid for these. You can get them better than half price on eBay and stuff like that. Which is what I did, and thank God. Because retail prices are absolutely obscene absolutely obscene at the minute. So don't pay them if at all possible. And last but not least, my scent of the day. Let's do a couple of sprays for the video. And my scent of the day today is Himalaya by Creed. I love this stuff. This stuff's got that classic Creed ambergris sandalwood dry down that is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a citrus top, but it quickly moves into like a lavender, sandalwood, flinty. Apparently it's got gunpowder in it, and if you squint really hard you can sort of get it. You know, you can get what they're talking about. But smells a lot like Paco Rabanne XS, the vintage one, so that's something to bear in mind. It's absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. But that's the nature of the fragrance community at the minute. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you all again soon.